Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Todoroki Shoto. Todoroki was not really expecting to walk in on you to see you dancing like that. He's never really danced himself, or been a fan of it. Not that he's against it either. He was mostly neutral on the whole idea of dancing, never having intrigued him before until he saw you do it, and somehow it felt life-changing in a way, like you were changing his whole world simply by dancing. He saw you, and it felt like his heart was simply floating above, his eyes stuck on your frame, as he was unable to process anything else. You looked beautiful, enchanting, and he felt himself blush as he looked at you. He didn't want to make himself known, so he stayed silent. But eventually, you would find out. Of course you would. It's not like you could sneak around forever. You would have to know sooner than later. And when you turned around and saw him there, you got flustered. Of course you would be. After all, it is not something that you truly expect. And you fidgeted for a moment, stopping entirely. So, be honest, how long were you standing there? Just a short while. I didn't mean to be creepy or rude or anything like that. I merely just happened to walk in on you while doing this. And I couldn't help myself but keep watching you. It's not my fault you're so mesmerizing. You blushed at his words. He's so blunt and honest sometimes that it surprises you, and you have no idea how to deal with it. So, after looking away for a moment, blushing, you just shake your head. You know, I don't really mind you watching, so there is no reason to feel embarrassed. I am just a little bit surprised. You were not upset with me? No, Shoto. I would never be upset with you for such a silly thing. I'm just a little bit shy, I guess. I'm not really used to dancing in front of anyone, which is why I didn't dance in front of you previously. You say, deciding to just be honest. And thankfully, he does understand, wrapping his arms around you and kissing you sweetly. Then I hope in the future you can be a little bit less nervous around me. I want to see you dance again, Wayan. I would love to see that. You're truly a great dancer. An extremely beautiful one, too. He says, and you can tell he's getting those words out with great difficulty. Mostly because he's shy and embarrassed, and he's not really good at guessing reactions. But you appreciate those words, and they truly bring a smile to your face. Especially when he brings you closer, kissing your cheek, and you find yourself wrapping your arms around him, leaning in for a kiss on the lips. Maybe you'll dance again, just for those cute eyes of his. Bakugou Katsuki. Katsuki actually did not know how to react to this. He was not someone who was used to being sappy or reacting strongly to anything ever. And yet, it seems like you got him with this one, as he didn't really know what to do. And instead, he felt like his heart was caught in his throat as he stared at you silently. You didn't notice him come in. For the most part, you were just totally lost in the dance, closing your eyes, as your heart and soul became one with the music. And Katsuki was caught in a trance, unable to look away. He felt like he should be able to look away. It should be easy, but yet it was not. Not in any way. In fact, he felt more irresistible than ever. and his heart was beating louder and louder within his chest, like there was nothing he could do to stop it. And he knew from that moment on that there was something between you two that would change him and control him forever. And right now, as he walked closer to you, he held your hand, shocking you and making you blush brightly as you froze. Katsuki! Oh, I didn't notice you at all. This is embarrassing. Please don't laugh at me. I'm not going to. Now come on. We're going to dance. We are going to what? You... Wait. You want to dance with me? You ask him, feeling like it was weird hearing this from his mouth. That was Katsuki after all. And he was usually someone who was not truly affectionate or vulnerable in any way. It was strange seeing him like this, wanting to be affectionate and wanting to be with you. And yet, it warmed your heart in all the ways that mattered, and you wanted nothing more than to be able to be by his side, to dance with him, to feel his heartbeat against your own. As you took his hand and leaned your head against his chest, the two of you dancing, your hearts and souls intertwined. As you began to just move to the music, and somewhere along the way, Katsuki realized a lot of things about himself. Maybe that he was not as stoic as he claimed himself to be, and also that he loved you more than anything else in the entire world. It was embarrassing to say that in his mind, and maybe it would take a long time to say that to you, but to be able to admit it is at the very least the first step, and he was silently past that, and now he should get on and do the rest, because time is always passing faster and faster the more he needs it, and your heart is not always available to him, which is why he'll make sure to tell you what his true feelings are. Today, it was just a simple dance, but later on, he will tell you the truth.